Cherokee and most of the western state introduced a bill last week that would prevent Congress from adjourning in August if the outstanding spending bills aren't passed. He says, quote, the American people don't go home before their job is done, so why should Congress, unquote. Please download the free WJRB app. For Pat Malone and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Patton.
July is all about freedom. And when it comes to your next vehicle, the place to celebrate that freedom is Jackie Jones Ford in Hayesville.
Freedom to head to the beach in a Ford SUV.
Are we there yet?
Freedom to show the ladies my brand new Mustang.
Freedom to shop at Jackie Jones Ford, knowing I'll drive out with a great car and a great deal.
Family, freedom, and a new Ford at Jackie Jones Ford in Hayesville.
I checked my tires with a penny and I see all of Lincoln's head. And what's up with all of these wires sticking out of the tread? I took a little trip down to Old Blairsville, high up on the hill, to High Country Tire and Wheel. Don't let them deflate on the interstate. Call 706-835-1488. High Country Tire is located right up the hill from the post office in Blairsville. They're high on quality and service, but low on prices.
West Tubing Company is back and ready to kick off the season. Come to Brasstown Creek. Enjoy locally sourced food, our full bar, and shopping at the Outpost. We also offer camping and glamping, venue rentals for your special occasions, and live music from 6 to 9 on Saturdays. West Tubing Company, now ready for another great season. Come join us on Old Highway 64 in Warren, North Carolina, a short trip from anywhere in the mountains. As our slogan states, we are not your ordinary tubing company.
Are you needing just a pinch of seasoning for that special dish? The Whole Store in Murphy has what you need by the spoonful or by the pound in the large section of high quality bulk herbs and spices. The Whole Store, vitamins, herbs, and foods in Murphy. Open 7 days a week, 10 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. in Murphy on 64 West, helping to improve the quality of life of people in the tri-state area. You deserve the best. The Whole Store, Lakeside Plaza, Murphy.
Don't wait around for the ice cream truck. Blazin' Scoops in Hiwassee is scooping and hand dipping all the flavors of delicious Hershey's ice cream. Whether it's a waffle cone, cake cone, hot fudge sundae, banana split, or one of our delicious hot food items, Blazin' Scoops has something to satisfy your sweet tooth and cool you down this summer. Ask us about our event space, available for birthdays and special events. Blazin' Scoops is locally owned and operated in Hiwassee between AT&T and Van Keith Insurance. Blazin' Scoops, Hiwassee's downtown ice cream shop.
For 38 years, Logan Turnpike Mill in Blairsville has been crafting delicious stone ground mixes and flours, all hand packaged with care. It's no wonder why people across all 50 states, including past U.S. presidents, continue to choose our flours, pancake mixes, fry mixes, cornbread mixes, grits, and porridges. Our locally grown, stone ground, bleach-free products offer unbeatable taste and nutrition. Logan Turnpike Mill, next to the Hole in the Wall in Blairsville, and at LoganTurnpikeMill.com. Discover our mixes, jellies, local sorghum and honey, and more today.
The Morning Dish.
At the beginning of a new week, people see things differently, like why they're locked into their monster insurance carrier and paying higher premiums than their next-door neighbor. If that's you, you need to speak with Moore Insurance Services, an independent agency in Hayesville, Blairsville, and Hiawassee.
All righty, we're back with you. Now, y'all were sitting there talking about the Ten Commandments and this, that, and the other going into the schools and the Bible.
Yeah.
And, of course, Harry was against that, it seems like to me.
Of course.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know, because I said, why? I said, I'm sure God appreciates all you're doing to get the Ten Commandments out of there. He said, I didn't say I wasn't for it. So I guess maybe he is for it. I don't know, maybe.
But they're talking about teaching the Bible in school.
Yeah, but that'll never stand up in the Supreme Court, though.
But, okay, let me ask you this question. Okay, they can't teach the Bible in school because why?
Well, there's freedom of religion, and it'll be considered that that's forcing the Christian religion on all kids in Oklahoma public schools, and the Supreme Court won't let that stand. I mean,
but they can teach man comes from monkey.
Yeah.
But that's never been proven.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it has been proven.
It depends on who you believe.
It's still the theory of evolution.
It's still theory, yeah.
It's a theory.
Yeah.
So how can they teach that when it's not even been proven? Why would they even teach that?
I don't know, Stephen.
It's actually been disproven in a lot of instances, though, really, that you don't have that. That can't happen. You don't have
species that mate with each other that can't mate with each other.
I don't know. I like what that one guy said. He said, I think, not only does man come from monkey, I think a couple of them come from an elephant, because I've seen some pretty good sized big old gals running out there.
No comment.
But there's a difference. There's a difference between like natural selection and evolution. There's like people often put them together as if they're one thing, but they're not. They're totally different theories.
It's never been proven.
The theory of survival of the fittest makes sense. If you're strong enough to pass on your genes, then you will pass on your genes. If you have a heart problem at birth, you're not going to live. So you're not going to live to pass on your genes. Evolution, cross species, mating with each other is a completely different theory.
It depends on how they do it. So I have read in cases where some schools have taken the approach of, here's one theory of how we all got here, the theory of evolution. We started as a frog, and we went into monkeys and humans. And another theory is some sort of intelligent design, where there was a creator that designed this world the way it is, and without saying it was the Christian God or the Muslim God or whatever it may be. If they go that route, they can probably get away with it. But if they say the Bible is the way it is in all Oklahoma public schools, it will not stand up in court.
Was the founding fathers based basically everything in the Constitution on the Bible?
Yeah, they did.
So why don't we stick with their plan there, dude?
We are based around Judeo-Christian values. There's no doubt about that. Our laws are everything.
So why don't we stick with that?
Well, you might be right, but I'm telling you, the Supreme Court will not let it stand. Not if that is taught as gospel, so to speak. No pun intended there, I guess.
I disagree.
Gospel
I think this case will surprise you.
Well, I'll bet you money on this one.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't have any money.
Well,
it's Monday, dude. Weekend just happened.
I'll bet the right to push your dog-faced pony soldier button if
Whoa.
I'm right.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
Well, it's just sad that they're trying to exterminate God from the world.
I just think it's
and they have for years.
That's the hill they want to die on. That's the big thing that they want to fight
and
against.
Transgender.
But like you're talking about the transgender thing in the schools, and you can't have the Ten Commandments, but you can have BLM flags and rainbow flags and all this other propaganda.
Now, the Ten
stuff
Commandments, I think, might stand a chance of surviving the Supreme Court.
That's what I was talking. Oh, sorry. What were you talking about?
Teaching the Bible. He was saying teaching
they're
the Bible.
talking about teaching the Bible. They're not.
Yeah, that's two different things now.
Right.
The Ten Commandments of that case is out of Louisiana. That has always been displayed in our public buildings, our courts, throughout our history. And the way this current Supreme Court is looking at things through a historical lens of how long have we been allowing this to happen, it's only been in recent history that Ten Commandments have been taken down off the walls. So they might say it's okay to display them, but they're never going to say it's okay to teach the Christian Bible as fact, as the way it is, in public schools.
So
that's hilarious, because a lot of our history comes from that.
Oh, it does.
That's the only source of a lot of our history.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And hey, Harry, isn't that book banning?
Yeah, I'm with you, Pat.
Yeah, it
Packy.
sure is.
We can do perfectly normal, but we can't teach the Bible. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he actually took that book home with him, did he? I don't see it anywhere. I'm not kidding.
Is that what he had tucked under his arm?
It's in the bat. I mean, it's in his office.
But you're talking about survival of the fittest. Okay, it's like wolf packs and all the rest of them out there. Okay, the wolves. The head honcho of wolves, the one that can whoop the rest of the wolves. They're the leader of the pack.
alpha dog. Yeah.
Yeah, the alpha dog.
Yeah.
Now, is Biden our alpha dog?
Oh, God help us if he is.
He's the alpha dog.
Jill might be our alpha dog right now.
Oh,
And
man.
she wouldn't be the first lady to run the White House.
And what about that general dressed up as a girl? I mean, what's his name?
Oh, my God. I don't even.
Levine. What's the deal with him? I mean.
Man, that's twice today that Puddin has pulled a name out of the hat that I can't. There's something wrong today.
I wouldn't even ask that guy directions to the Huddle House.
No. Are you kidding?
Honestly.
Yeah.
And what does he do?
He's the Surgeon General, right? I'm pretty sure.
This makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
I tell you what.
This is the dude or the dudette or what do they call him, man? What is his
The Surgeon
What is his
General.
pronoun? What's his pronoun?
They, them, she, it. I don't know.
What's a pronoun?
I don't know.
And somebody hired this dude.
Yeah.
That's the one should be fired.
Joe Biden hired that dude. He's appointed.
How many of them they got? They got that one dudette or whatever she was. She was out stealing everybody's pocketbooks.
Stealing their luggage at the airport. Remember that? Yeah.
They got rid of her, though.
They did get rid of her.
Too much baggage.
Only because they had to. Only because they got caught.
I'm sorry. Golly, this is just sad to me.
And
then they don't want to teach the Bible. We don't want the Bible.
Yeah, you can't have that.
Can't have that.
Can't have that. No.
No. I reckon these anti-Israel agitators, they call them, I guess we need to get another word for that, destroy floats at the New York Pride Parade and block the parade route. So, man, they're
Whoa. You saying the Free Palestine people destroyed the Pride?
That's what I'm talking about.
They're on the same side.
Well, they ain't no more. I'm gonna tell you, they better be careful doing this stuff right here. They might get beat to death by some guy's pocketbook.
Wow.
I mean, come on. What is the world coming to?
See, that's what cracks me up about the left. They don't even realize when they're on the same side on something, and they still want to fight.
Well, that's what we're dealing
you
with.
know?
So you're telling me that Palestine, that people in Palestine and then transgender people are on the same side?
The
I thought
American Free Palestine people and the LGBTQ plus community.
What did they do for the Pride Month thing, Stephen?
Well, let me ask you something now, all out jokes aside on this. When it comes to that kind of stuff with the LGBT, what country overseas actually lets it?
That's the hysterical thing. If
one.
any of them went over to Palestine, they get dropped off a roof.
No, they had a kickoff Pride Month with a kickoff rooftop party, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean seriously, they will.
But now, does
killed anywhere
Israel
over there.
not allow that?
I don't know what Israel allows as far as that goes, but Israel probably does because they're a democracy and like we are.
Well, excuse me, you want to rephrase that?
Go ahead.
Where's the word democracy in our Constitution?
Yeah, representative republic.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
We don't.
Okay.
Democracy is nowhere in the Constitution, Rob.
Yeah. A Western type democracy. We use that slang all the time.
Incorrectly.
So, yeah.
But they're probably the only one over there that actually would,
They are the only one over there. I mean,
that would actually be not throw people off rooftops.
In Iran, they'd be put to death in Saudi Arabia and Qatar, wherever. So yeah,
and
they don't even realize what they're supporting.
So there's money behind this, you know that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course there is.
So
lots of money coming from George Soros and all over the left.
How old is this guy?
Well, the problem with him is he's about gone. He's up in his high 80s, but his son is worse than he is, and his son's going to inherit his entire state, and it'll be worse than Daddy.
So you know how George Soros made his money, like initially?
I do. He's bankrupted countries' currencies.
He shorted the pound.
Yeah.
So he goes in there and destroys a country, shorts their currency.
That's right.
And makes a lot of money doing it.
Makes a whole lot of money doing it.
Okay, now how does that work? I'm interested.
If I knew, I'd be doing it right now instead of talking to you.
Yeah. It seems like everybody I know's got money but me. And Packy. I'm going to put Packy in there.
It's kind of like the girls that working at the gas station with the lottery tickets. I mean, they got to know who wins. You know
That's right.
That's why I was like, which one do you think is going to win?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're just making everybody happy this morning, ain't we?
I tell you, I always make a deal with the girl at the gas station. I said, look, if you sell me the $500 million ticket, I'll buy you any new car that you want for free. Ferrari, Mercedes, Lamborghini. I don't care what it is. It's yours on me if you give me that winning ticket. But that plan's not been working out real well for me.
A car? $500 million? You're going to buy her a car?
Any car. I'll buy her the Smoking the Bandit car from the movie for $10 million.
Won't you give her a couple $1 million, man? Let her buy what she wants to.
I'll do that too, but they always get excited when I say I'll buy them a car. So,
oh, Lord. Democrats concerned Biden may be too old to finish destroying the country. So,
no.
What do we know on that? We got to get to another break, folks. We appreciate Rob being here, filling in for Pat Malone, and he's on a wild, I think they went on one of them tours, or what was he called? Where you put on the boat, a cruise. I think he went on a cruise. Yeah, him has got that new sweet thing he's hooked up with. So anyway, more insurance services, 828-389-4000. Give them a call, let them give you a quote, and we'll be right back.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock.
Now you can find Mounted Insurance in Murphy, a division of More Insurance, just past the Arby's on Highway 64 West. See Velda Cook Dockery and Emily McKeon for a fast and accurate quote.
The chicken continues to cross the road in Hiawassee for the best breakfast anywhere. And it's best not to make them angry. Locals know the best homemade gravy, biscuits, and chicken are right down the street at the Angry Chicken Restaurant on Highway 76 in the Chatook Place Shopping Center. Find the best daily menu at the Angry Chicken. Locally owned with veteran and first responder discounts. Facebook The Angry Chicken Hiawassee for hours and daily specials. Takeout, catering, and now trivia on Friday nights.
When Cecil Nelson started Nelson Tractor in 1949, he knew that staying true to your word and putting the customer first is what mattered. It's a tradition that still exists today. It's the reason we carry Kubota construction and agricultural equipment. Kubota shares that passion and commitment. Kubota's high levels of performance and reliability have served our customers for decades. Nelson Tractor, experience the difference.
Boaters, travelers, and anyone with an appetite, Margarita Jack's Marina and RV in Hayesville has everything you need for a great staycation. That means vacation rentals on your own water paradise with either full-time or seasonal covered wet slips. And find a spot for your RV too. Ask about dry storage. And once you're settled, belly up to the Tiki Bar and order from our amazing food truck. Margarita Jack's Marina and RV on 175 in Hayesville. Why leave when it's all right here?
So, how do you know your tax resolution specialist is good at what she does? It's when other CPAs call and say,
"Help, Debbie! I don't know how to battle the IRS like you do."
North Georgia Tax Solutions just recently took over a case and saved the client $82,000. Debbie did it and continues to do it for her clients.
Call Debbie Snelling at North Georgia Tax Solutions, whether it's hundreds or millions of dollars you owe. Call 706-745-3856 in Blairsville.
No matter what the season, Ivy Log Meat Processing in Blairsville is now ready to serve our fellow hunters and farmers in the North Georgia and tri-state area. Come by Ivy Log for the best beef ribeyes, Wagyu, pork chops, and sausage, along with in-house homemade bacon. 706-745-0011, 6310 Murphy Highway in Blairsville. And be sure to order smoked butts now for the 4th of July at Ivy Log Processing.
The Morning Dish.
You can't blame Stephen Phillips for your business insurance going up 25% this year, but you can still do something about it. Business owners, you need to talk business with More Insurance Services, your mountain insurance agency in Hayesville, Blairsville, and Hiawassee.
All righty, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good. I reckon we got some different news coming out with the January 6th. Y'all remember where Trump said to tear down this hall. I think that's what his quote was.
I don't think he said that.
Oh, he didn't say, tear down this hall.
No, he said march peacefully to the Capitol and protest.
Oh, I thought it was
perfectly legal.
Tear down this hall.
No, that's Ronald Reagan kind of.
Oh, I got it mixed
up.
up.
Yeah.
Got it straight down. Okay.
You're close.
Okay, close enough. Well, that's what everybody's saying. But anyway, okay, so out of the Supreme Court, they're actually trying to convict these folks, which they have a few of them already. They've been waiting 3 years for court and all that kind of stuff. But actually, the Supreme Court said that the law that they were using was unconstitutional and not. I mean, what do you know about that?
Yeah,
tell me about that.
They're saying they took the law too far. So the law says that you can't interfere with evidence in a government function, a government event, right? Like the House trying to certify an election. Okay. So the law was written for the Enron scandal when all these big companies were reporting false documents and whatever to make their stock go up. And so the law was said that you can't destroy evidence, you can't alter documents, you can't do those things to interfere with a government proceeding. That's the word I was digging. I can't pull words out today. Official government proceedings. And the prosecutor stretched that from evidence to showing up in the Congress to protest.
Okay.
Well, that's a big different thing from destroying evidence, right? So the Supreme Court said, no. You can't use that law to say they interfered with an official government proceeding.
Right.
And it's going to impact a lot Donald Trump's prosecution possibly. And it's also going to impact hundreds of people that they've already put in jail for January 6th. So now they're going to have to go back and revisit all those charges and all those cases. And a lot of people probably get let out.
So, okay, so if I've been put in prison for this, and I know there's several of them that's in it, and that one guy that had the red, white, and blue, I think he done served his time, right? He had all the face paint with the horns.
The Viking horn guy?
Yeah, I think he done served his time, has he not? He's out.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if they wrongfully accused him and put him in prison, is there a lawsuit there where the man could?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. He could sue. If his charges were part of that, I don't know that particular guy what he was charged with and how, but theoretically, yeah.
So, do you think this January 6th thing that's going on is continue going on that nobody ever talks about is going? You think it's over? You think it's dead, or you think?
I think it's been dead. I mean, honestly.
But they're still trying. I mean, they're still.
Yeah, I know, and they might try to still hurt Trump with it, but everybody recognizes it for what it is. I think, and
well, Harry don't.
Yeah, I know, but any logical person, if you look at all the protests the left did in Seattle and Portland and Kenosha, Wisconsin, where they burned the city down, nobody got arrested for that stuff hardly.
Right.
So January 6th.
But that was the peasants, Rob. That was the
yeah,
peasants destroying their own homes and businesses.
Right,
it wasn't
right,
us
right.
destroying the royalties.
Well, they did, and they surrounded the federal court with officers inside the court building, chained the doors, and tried to set it on fire.
They led them in. They opened the doors.
Have you
led
seen
them
the
in.
videos?
In Portland, though, and
Oh,
nobody
yeah,
went
yeah,
to jail
yeah.
for that. They tried to kill judges and federal court officials.
That's the thing,
and
man. Pat
officers.
argued on. I mean, they actually released the videos from the White House, and from the January 6th Capitol.
Yeah.
And
Still didn't believe it.
And Tucker Carlson got it released, and you can see these people just walking them through and opening doors and come right on in, and
that's right.
It's hard to argue that, but then Pat Malone's like, well, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And that's way before the AI stuff where they started making Biden fall down and all that kind of stuff. Way before all that.
Did Pat actually see the video? Because it's pretty hard to not believe when you see the video.
Well, how many people have watched it and says, "Oh, this is fake"? Well, I mean, it's like Biden. They're making all the videos of him falling down. I think actually that video that we watched the other night, the debate, I think a lot of that was AI generated on Biden's side. I don't know how they did it, but I think it was, according to the White House.
They should have done a better job if they did. But, if you went into the Capitol and you knocked over a statue or you tore up somebody's office, then yes, you should go to jail for that. But you have the right to protest just like everybody else. Just because you're conservative doesn't mean you can't protest. And if you go back and look at Trump's speech, I dare anybody to go back and read the transcript from a speech he gave on the mall that day.
Right.
He did not call for violent protest. He did not call for anybody to go stop a government.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
There you go.
Was that AI generated? Was that AI generated?
Packy generated.
Packy generated.
That's the thing you got to really worry about. Forget AI.
Well, see, this is real here too.
Packy is the pinnacle of manliness, and I strive every day to be more like him. That is not AI generated.
How much did you get paid to say that?
Oh, I'm just owning up to my faults in life.
Oh, all right.
Every now and then you see the light. Yeah, you see the light. I don't know. I just, you think of Gavin Newsom being the president, and you can say what you want to, but I think that, he's chomping at the bits to be the president. And he's done such a great job in California.
Oh, we'll be dead.
I talked to a guy yesterday from California. He's like, the place is it's just a cesspool.
It is, and it's bankrupt. They're in debt above their eyeballs, and you got homeless people everywhere. You got drug needles on the streets. You got humans defecating on the sidewalks in all the big cities, not just like in one block in San Francisco. But
they're pooping in the streets too.
Yeah, that too. Exactly. So, we want that for the whole country.
That's what I'm thinking. But people will back him. They will back him.
They will, because he's young, he's good looking, he's sharp talking guy. He'll be trouble. Don't write him off just because he's liberal and a failure. That won't matter.
Oh no, no, we don't see that. We got that in the White House now.
That's right.
I mean, he never told the truth his whole entire election. I mean, he is Biden is. If you go back and look at Biden's history through his whole political career, I mean, the reason he got elected was because he played off of the fact that his wife and kid had got killed in a car accident. I mean, what kind of person does that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why he actually got elected. He went with what did they call that word?
The sympathy vote.
Sympathy vote.
Yeah.
You know, it's like he could care less that his wife and child just died in a car accident. It's like, vote for me because my wife just passed away in a car accident. I mean, who does that?
Yeah,
that's the lowest of low, you ask me.
What's really funny is he made a whole campaign video about that. They introduced him at the DNC convention with that. And then when some Republican brought it up, he went ballistic. How dare you bring up my family? Like, wait, I didn't bring up your family. You did.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah.
I don't know. Okay, Rob, on a lighter note of things, you are working over here with Union County building a Veterans Memorial Park. How's that going?
It's going great. We got phase 1 done.
Well, what is phase 1?
Phase 1 was the big concrete circle and walkway from the parking lot that's decorative inlaid concrete with a big compass rose, which has a lot of meaning to the military. There's a silhouette of an American soldier in red, white, and blue at the entrance, inlaid in the concrete. It's really cool.
Right.
That cost us about 60 to 70 grand to get that phase done.
Right.
And now we're working on phase 2, which is to raise enough money to buy the monuments for each branch of service: Army, Navy, Marine, Space Force, Coast Guard, all of them. And that's going to cost about what we've already spent, maybe close to 100 grand to get that done. So you can go buy tickets still at Cherokee Guns. Go see Doc. He is selling tickets for us. You can win a $1,000 shopping spree at Cherokee Guns, and it's only $10 a ticket. Or you can buy them on our website or on our Facebook page. Just look for Appalachian Veterans Memorial Park on Facebook, or go to theveteranspark.com, and you can buy tickets there. We're doing the drawing 4th of July, so you're almost out of time.
So what is the monuments that you're getting for this? Have y'all designed them yet? And who's actually going to make them for you?
We've had a design done by an architectural designer. They look really cool. It'd be impossible for me to describe.
Right.
But they're about 10, 11 feet tall. They're different colors. There's the brass plaque in the middle with a little dedication to each branch about what the Army is, what the Marine Corps is.
Right.
And we don't know who's going to do them yet. We've gotten a couple quotes. They've gone up like everything else in the world. They've about doubled since we started this.
Right.
So we'd like to get it done sooner or later before it keeps going up. But we got to raise more money to do it. That's all there is to it. So please buy a ticket. That's the best way you can help us right now. Or just make a donation to theveteranspark.com.
And where are you going to do the drawing at? Where's the drawing going to be held?
We'll do it at the Veterans Building. At the 4th of July event that the vets are doing there in Blairsville.
Okay. Well, that's pretty
I think
interesting.
the American Legion's having a little cookout, so we'll probably do it there.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's real cool.
Well, it's going to be nice.
Go check it out. It's in Meeks Park.
Right.
And go check out what we've done so far. So you'll see the quality that's been done. It's really amazing. The guy that did the concrete's an artist.
Mm-hmm.
His name's Ben Bass. Absolutely artist. So it's worth going to see.
Well, now you talking about that deal over there with Lamar Parrish. You was actually the MC of that?
I was.
You know, he told me he didn't need an MC. I called him up and said, hey, we're not going to have an MC. I'm like...
And that's why he's smart, see?
Hey, man, I like to MC that. You know what I mean? We're pretty good friends, you know.
Well, maybe I'll get you over there next time.
He's like, no, Steve, we're not going to do an MC this year. No, we don't.
Don't need one of them.
Yeah. I'm going to have to call him up. See what's going on with that.
We got another one coming up at Meeks Park. Maybe I can squeeze you in.
No, I bet you won't either. I bet he'll say, we don't want him over here. So anyway, but he is a dang Democrat. He is a dang Democrat.
He's not. He's a very conservative man.
He
knows
is
what a boy and a girl is. He does not want boys in a girl's room. He won't allow that. He just built us a brand new gun club.
Well, that's everything the dang Democrat Party's built on anymore. Why would you not
he's
take
against
over?
Yeah, well, I know. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
I aggravate him about it all
He's
the
a
time.
conservative. I don't
He's
care
what
if
they
you're a
call,
Republican or
what we
Democrat.
call the old dog Democrat.
Yeah, Dixiecrat.
Yeah. He was
Zell Miller.
Zell Miller, exactly.
Yeah.
Zell Miller. But man, I'll tell you, Union County is rocking and rolling, man. Y'all are just booming over there.
I'll say it till his cows go home. 159 counties in Georgia. We have the second lowest tax rate.
Right.
We have no debt. We have some of the best facilities in North Georgia.
I mean, they
Meeks
do.
Park
I mean, all the way
Gun
down to-
Club.
yeah.
You ought to go see the new gun club, man.
Right.
It's something.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't just put up like a tin roof over some benches. It's a nice place.
Yeah.
Clubhouse and education facility to teach people how to
There's
safely
no
handle
doubt. I
guns.
mean, what he does, he does. Like my grandmother said, it don't cost a dime more to go first class. So
that's right.
And we got some nice stuff over there, and it just continues. And but anyway, I guess that's enough of that. What we gonna give away, Pat?
Let's give away some free pizza. We got a Papa's Pizza, Hiawassee, Murphy, and Blairsville. You can use it at any of those locations.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. And I like the wings myself. I'll be honest with you. And they're gonna make fun of me, but the cauliflower pizza is my favorite.
Dude, you should never
I'm
say that
telling
again
you
on
that.
the air.
I love it.
Hit the thing about Packy being a perfectly masculine thing again. You would never order a cauliflower
You just try
pizza.
it. You just try it.
Why does your hand do that funny little thing when you say you like
Oh, my little
cauliflower
pinky,
pizza?
yeah. I love my little
Why does your
cauliflower
hand
pizza.
droop
wrist
a little
went a
bit like
little limp, too. Did you notice that?
Golly. What are y'all trying to say? Look at this. I got my wrist limp. More insurance services. Y'all give them a call. Let them give you a quote. I think you're going to find out they save you a lot of money. They got me insured, so they'll insure anybody. That being said, we'll be right back.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Now you can find more insurance in Blairsville on Highway 515 across the street from the Home Depot. Call 706-745-2139 for a fast and accurate quote.
Union General Women's Health provides obstetrics and gynecological services close to home. Our doctors include Kevin Davis, Cynthia Mercer, Kimberly Denton, Benjamin Harris, and nurse practitioner Christy Collins, serving all of Northeast Georgia, Western Carolina, and surrounding areas. Our office is at 19 Doctors Way in Blairsville. Call 706-835-2222 to schedule your appointment. That's 706-835-2222 for Union General Women's Health.
Summertime means you're going to need shoes and sandals for the water and the great outdoors. Hi, this is Dylan Gibson for Gibson Shoe Repair and Shoe Outlet in Andrews, where you'll find the best deals on summer footwear like Northside brand sports sandals and cork footbeds for only $24.99 and water shoes for just $19.99. We also have a great selection of assorted style athletics in brands like Fila, Skechers, and New Balance, all priced under $40. Come check us out at Gibson Shoe Repair and Shoe Outlet in Andrews, North Carolina.
Constantly challenging ourselves as a college means more learning opportunities, better teaching, more innovative programs, greener facilities, a stronger community, and happier students. Every choice we've made reinforces our mission to help educate, inspire, and empower you. Young Harris College. This is the place where your future unfolds.
Hi, this is Marvin Cooper with Bannister Cooper Funeral Home. At our funeral home, you won't want to ask for the man in charge. All I do is write the checks. My wife Tamala is the funeral professional, but I am good with finance and can tell you, in this time of high inflation, there is no better time to pre-plan a funeral. Gas prices are up, food prices are up, even dog food prices are up. Come lock in your funeral or cremation price today. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home.
If you're one of the many who are unhappy with the direction our country is headed and you're frustrated by not knowing what to do about it, there's one thing you can do. Show your support for the United States by displaying the American flag. Call Billy the Flag Guy at Mountain Flagpoles in Blairsville. Reach Billy at 706-804-0949 to proudly fly the American flag at your home, business, or church. 706-804-0949. That's Mountain Flagpoles at 706-804-0949.
The Morning Dish! Unlike the telephone company, you've got choices in the mountains for auto insurance. And when you deal with an independent agent, you've got even more. And choices mean savings. Speak with a local neighbor at More Insurance Services.
All righty, we're back with you, folks, and we're fixing to give away some Papa's Pizza. If you can answer this question, I've got it this morning. On this day in history, on July 1st, is it July the 1st? It's July the 1st. On this day in history, July the 4th, 1847, the U.S. Post Office issued its first stamps. What person was on the 5-cent stamp, the first 5-cent stamp. Who was on the picture?
What year was it?
1847. I think they said 1847. Boy, they'd be proud of themselves now if they look.
I'm going to go with Abraham Lincoln.
Well, you can't answer that. I want to call.
Oh, that's the question of the day?
Yeah, 706-379-9770. And he's wrong, by the way, so that narrowed it down.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it narrowed it down. So if you could tell them who was the first 5-cent stamp featured what president's picture in 1847? That's a long time ago.
Maybe it was Barack Obama.
Look how far we've come, man. I mean, look at the Postal Service today.
Yeah, 5 cents. I don't even know how much a stamp is today. How much is one?
I don't even know.
$20 or something like that.
Something like that. So anyway, give us a call, 706-379-9770. We have got Papa's Pizza to go for you. 3 locations, so you ain't got to go far, right?
It's good pizza.
So you said France is going right.
Yeah, that's the first round of elections. Looks like they're leaning pretty far right, which is usually a good sign for Republicans here. It means it's a global trend of being more conservative.
Well, tired of the spending money for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the world on fire.
Yeah. So who we got, Puddin'?
We got Tommy Shook this morning.
Good morning, Tommy. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm good. What are you into today?
Oh, just riding around with top down.
Hey, that's good, man. Yeah, hop in. Let's go. Yep. So who was on the 5-cent stamp?
Benjamin Franklin.
That's right. Benjamin Franklin was on the first 5-cent stamp.
All right.
Nope, that's wrong. Sorry, Tommy. See, Tommy gave me my first my ticket when I was growing up.
Oh, see, cop.
I told you I was going to get you back, Tommy. I told you I was going to get revenge, man.
Knock me out of my pizza.
I'm taking your pizza, man.
He wrote you a ticket for what?
Looking too cool in my Corolla.
I know it wasn't speeding. I
Too
followed
much.
you before, man.
Yeah. It was a sound violation.
Oh, you were playing your music.
Barbie girl too loud. Yeah.
Good old Blairsville days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, are you still policing out there?
I am.
You're at the college right now.
No, I'm down in Fannin County.
Oh, okay. How's everything going on down in Fannin County?
Oh, it's going wonderful down here.
Well, good deal. Good deal. Fannin County. There was some news about Fannin County the other day. I can't remember what it was, but anyway. All right, man. Well, listen, we got you some pizza. I don't care. I'll give it to you, man. I've had enough tickets. It don't bother me.
We got to hear at the station, Tommy.
Yep.
I
appreciate it. 2 pizzas for giving Packy a ticket.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
We'll throw in a free T-shirt with Packy's picture on
That's
the front.
bribery, man. There you go. That's bribery.
Ticket, I'm guilty.
Did you pay the ticket or did you weasel your way out
I
of it?
paid it. I said I wasn't going to, but I did.
You better run
I'll
his
see
name
you
for
in
a
court,
warrant,
Tommy.
officer.
I'll see you in court.
Did he not flash that dollar bill? Hey, how about a Mr. George Washington? Do you have a lot of folks try to talk their way out of tickets?
Oh yeah, all the time.
What's the best excuse you ever heard?
Probably didn't know I was doing it or something.
Yeah.
I've used that one. It never works. You got to come up with something better than that.
Well, I tried him. I tried, I'm about to bust to go to the bathroom, that's why I was in such a hurry. And he's like,
Yeah.
well, while I write this ticket, just go over in the weeds there.
Then I'll get you for indecent exposure, too.
or the speedometer wasn't working.
Yeah. Well, now that's actually true in my cars. 90% of them don't work. But anyway. All right, man, we appreciate you calling.
I'll see you.
So France is going right.
Yeah, so 33% of the vote went to the right, 28% to the left, and the incumbent centrist party got only 20%. So yeah, and that's typically a good sign for us that the people in general have gotten sick of the far left around the world.
So what is France anyway? What do they got? I think perfume. Is that what their perfume is?
Wine.
What?
Wine.
Wine. They got wine over here.
Got the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, wow.
We got Boone's Farm over here, man.
We got them.
Strawberry
The
Hill.
Eiffel Tower. We got Lady Liberty. Ain't nothing over there. What else they got?
Not much.
They don't even take baths and they eat horses, don't they? Don't they eat horses in France?
They just say let them eat cake.
Don't they eat horse in France though?
No.
They do. I think they do.
I don't
Google
think
that,
so.
man. I think they do. There's some weird people from France.
Well, they might have in the 2 world wars.
They say they don't eat, they take a bath like once a month or something over there.
Yeah, they don't like to bathe. They don't shave. The women don't shave.
beards.
Anywhere, yeah.
Beards.
Maybe that's where all this stuff started.
Under their arms,
Yeah.
nothing, the legs, nothing, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. Hey, we got a caller coming in. Somebody's calling. Must be from France. Quit talking about us. We shave our...
Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, well. So... I don't
Hey,
even
he's sexist. You can't show him on the air anymore.
Can they not watch that? I was the one I was thinking about
he got
that.
canceled, yeah.
Really?
Me
They
too.
canceled Pepe Le Pew?
They canceled Pepe Le Pew.
Who we got, Puddin'?
We got Rex Murphy this morning.
Hey, Rex, what's going on?
Hey, man, not much.
What's on your
Go work
mind?
in the garden again. Not much.
Well, good. We appreciate you calling.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here listening to y'all every morning before I get out.
Does that start your day off good or bad?
It depends. But I like listening to y'all.
Well, we appreciate you, man. I guarantee you. What kind of garden you got? Got one like Packy inside in the basement with them lights?
No. I got a couple of them. It's just something to kill time.
Yeah, I know how that is. All right, man. Well, we appreciate you calling in. We're fixing to have to get gone here. We about run our hour out.
It was Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, we done give the pizza away, man. We thought you was calling up to complain.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
Oh, you wasn't listening. Dadgummit.
Well, I was sitting here waiting for you to put me on the air.
Well, we're going to do it again tomorrow, but we're going to ask a different question, so you be ready, okay?
All right.
All right, man. We appreciate you.
I'll be ready. See
All right. Benjamin Franklin.
One call too late.
You know, it's sad. Aretha Franklin ended up with a post office named after her. That's just mind-boggling to me.
Well, that woman could sing.
I mean, she ought to have at least a candy bar or something.
I'm sure she's got more than one post office.
Oh, what are you grinning about
What's
over here, Puddin'?
Ronnie? What are you talking about, Ronnie Maxwell?
What did he say?
It's obvious that Stephen has such, quote, pride in Packy.
I don't know, but it ain't good.
I think someone's making fun of me.
Making
fun of one of you.
Oh, well, I don't guess you know who you got on tomorrow, do you?
No, I have no idea.
Yeah. Probably another Democrat.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes them
I
Democrats.
know. We'll have Harry on. I know that. So
I want y'all to
you know.
discuss, what was it you was talking about? You was trying to explain to him how the free market system worked?
That was before we got on the air. Thank God I didn't get on the radio.
That would be what we want to hear. We want to know about the free market system, according to Harry Vaughn, if you can do that.
Well, I'll see if I can get him to go into it.
Because I
tomorrow.
know that we're all against free market because it's the worst thing in the world. We need communism and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Corporate profits are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't understand, like the teachers union, the plumbers union, they're all the big investors in the stock market. So when Coca-Cola stock goes up, their 401ks go up, their pension plans go up.
Oh, well, Puddin' didn't have the music up. We're done. Dadgummit. But we'll be back bright and early morning. Rob's going to be filling in for Pat Malone. So y'all hang in there. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you in the morning.